last day of 2024. I hope that you are excited to see the last day of the year. I hope that it's been a wonderful year for you. If there are some missed expectations, good news! We actually get the opportunity to open a brand new chapter from tomorrow because we start a new year. So how about you just be grateful that you are still here and that you can make the necessary adjustment, that you can do all that you can to make 2025 even more fabulous for yourself and your family. If the year has been your best year yet, I pray that 2025 even surpass everything that you have experienced in 2024. If you've suffered loss this year, I pray that the God of all comfort you and restore to you double-fold in 2025. I pray that you feel his loving arms around you if you're going through any form of loneliness at this time, and that you feel him closer than ever. I hope that you're good. I hope that your families are good. I say a prayer for each and every one of us, that the Lord bless you, that the Lord keep you, that the Lord cause his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you, that the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. I'm excited that I made it back here on the 31st of December, and this is because 31st of December 2023, there was something that was so strong on my heart that I didn't get to share on the Bridge channel until last month or 2 months ago, and that's the fact that we needed to trust in God. And if you're listening to me, I hope that you believe in God. If you don't believe in God, I hope you believe in something supernatural, something higher than yourself, because that was the word for 2024 for me, and I hope that it resonated with some people that heard me share it, that you just have to depend outside of yourself, but not in anybody that is flesh like you. Well, that was for 2024, but this is the last day. I have something for 2025. But before I share it, I hope someone listening to me also does a little bit of reflection when we are in December. So I've been reflecting a lot. And in my reflection, I was just thinking that sometimes when we're about to start a new year, a lot of us will look out for prophecies or look out for the word for the year. We look up to some people who can tell us what the year will be like. Well, yeah, there are people who do definitely have that, they have deeper revelations, they have stronger gifts than many who can actually see and foretell and share and whatever. But the headlines that they usually will share with you, it's just an headline. So they can say it's going to be a year of acceleration, or it's a year of growth. Like if you don't have a plan to accelerate or to grow, it's not going to happen. And they will say it's blankets, right? Everybody will be at different stages of growth. What will be growth for you wouldn't be good for someone else, wouldn't be good for someone else, because we're at different stages, right? So anyway, that is just to say that you have to look into yourself. You have to sit down with yourself and you have to ask yourself, what do I want 2025 to mean for me? What do I want it to mean in different aspects of your life? What do you want to see by the time you get to 2025? And then make a plan for it. While you're at it, I have a word for you too. Yes, I'm joining that wagon. I have a word for you too. And that word is launch into the deep. I woke up with that in my head this morning. And I was reflecting about it for myself. Launch into the deep. What does that mean? And then it occurred to me that, that's not for you alone. That's for your community. So I did the next best thing, and that is to research what that means by asking AI, and I'm going to read that to you in a bit. For people who know Bible stories, you know that there was a man in the Bible who was a fisherman, and then he had been fishing all night and he caught nothing, and then he met the supernatural one who then told him to launch his net into the deep. It's not only in the deep that they catch fishes, right? They catch fishes in shallow waters. You can catch fishes without necessarily going to the deep. But the word that he told him then was launch into the deep. That's the Bible story. Now, so I decided, since it's 2024, going into 2025, we have AI. I decided to check AI. What does he mean to launch into the deep? So this was the question that I typed. I said, I'm not going to tell you the AI that I used. I'm not making it promo for any AI. So I said, what does it mean to launch into the deep, and how can you do more of that in 2025? And this is what AI has to say. AI, artificial intelligence, AI, launching into the deep is often a metaphorical expression that means venturing beyond your comfort zone, taking significant risks, or pursuing ambitious goals that require courage and faith. The phrase can be interpreted in personal, professional, or spiritual contexts, and it conveys the idea of exploring uncharted waters or pushing boundaries. Have you gotten it yet? If you haven't gotten it, what I'm saying to you is explore uncharted waters, push your boundaries in 2025 like never before, and watch the year deliver unto you beyond your imagination. Let's go on. AI also says what it means, and it then started to itemize. It means, number one, taking risk, and then it expatiates on that by saying taking risk means embracing uncertainty to pursue something greater, such as a bold career move, a personal challenge, or a creative project. Number two, it means pursuing growth, actively seeking experiences or opportunities that stretch your capabilities. Number three, it means faith and trust, often linked to spiritual or philosophical context. It can mean trusting in a higher power or in your own resilience as you face challenges. Number four, it means letting go of fear, releasing fear of failure. I have a video on this channel and it says you do not fail. We don't fail here. We don't fail here. We only learn. So it says releasing fear of failure, judgment, or discomfort as you strive for meaningful progress. Now, how do you do more of that in 2025? Here are practical ways to launch into the deep and live more courageously. 1. Set audacious goals. It's still the 31st of December, so get that pen and paper and start to set goals right now. I have a video on the channel that talks about how to set goals. It talks about you having to mention what is the goal, when do you want to actualize that goal, where, because sometimes goals are location dependent, who, you definitely need people. Check it out, and how, the method with which, because it could be your education, it could be you starting something creative or something. Check out that video, it would help you. So it says set audacious goals. Have I said that before? And now AI says it's to reflect on your long-term aspirations and identify goals that excite and intimidate. Oh, I love that word, intimidate you at the same time. Break them into actionable steps to make the leap manageable. Number two, it says you should embrace uncertainty, make peace with the unknown. There's so many things in this world that you would not know. Trust me, more than ever, there's so many things that you would not know. So make peace with that. Do not overanalyze it. I'm reading from AI. Take the first step, even if you're unsure of the outcome. It says you should use tools like journaling or meditation to process anxiety about risk-taking. That will help you. It says to seek out challenges. So don't just sit in your house and be saying it's your year of growth. Seek out challenges. Deliberately choose projects or opportunities that require learning new skills or navigating complex situations. Volunteer for roles or initiatives outside of your expertise. Number four, it says you should invest in personal growth. Learn something entirely new. Have you been wanting to learn a new language? Now is the time. Do you want to learn a musical instrument? Now is the time. Do you want to even know more about AI? Now is the time. Attend workshops or courses that push you beyond your comfort zone. Build resilience. Develop habits that fortify your mental and emotional strength, such as mindfulness, be conscious of anything that you're doing at every particular time, exercise, or seek mentorship. Normalize failure. We do not fail, we learn as part of the process and use it as a stepping stone for growth. Surround yourself with the right people. Get back that pen and paper now. Do you have people in your circle that they don't how do I put it now? They don't help you to see your true self or become your better or best version. Rather, they see negativity, they sabotage you, they cause you grief and anxiety and pain. Get that pen and paper, get them out of your circle, and instead connect to individuals who inspire and challenge you to aim higher. Seek, be deliberate. Seek out communities or networks that align with your ambition. Act on faith or passion. Trust in your ability. You are able. Made in the image and likeness of God. You are able. This year that we are entering, you had better trust in that fact that you can do any and everything that you put your mind on. So trust in your ability to adapt and grow, even if the path ahead isn't clear. We already said it. Embrace uncertainty, ignore what you cannot control, focus on what you can control, pursue what genuinely excites you, even if it feels risky or unconventional. Just do those things. One life, you have this one life to live. Live it, please. In 2025, live it. Regularly review your progress and realign with your deeper purpose or goals. You always need to reflect and adjust as you go on the journey. Celebrate milestones and learn from setbacks without losing your momentum. By integrating these actions into your daily life, you can ensure that 2025 is a year of bold, meaningful strides forward. Your personal launch into the deep. I love AI. Oh, I feel like this video is probably getting long, but I hope that I've been able to share everything that you need to know or hear about launching into the deep in 2025. I will be your biggest cheerleader on the sidelines. I'm cheering you on. I'm cheering myself on. Trust me, I have also brought out my own notes of the things that I will do to stretch myself, some projects that I've abandoned that I will now come back to in 2025 because I'm launching into the deep. The Lord help us all. The Lord strengthen us. The Lord give us grace for our journey. The Lord connect us with the right people to help us, helpers of destiny. May He bless us with them this year more than ever. In Jesus' name, I'll be praying for you. I'll be cheering you on. And I look forward to hearing beautiful stories of how amazing this year 2025. Yes, we're already in it. Even though today is 31st, I've already moved on. This year 2025 will be for you and your family. I pray again that the Lord bless you, the Lord keep you, the Lord cause His face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace. I love you with the love of God, but more importantly, don't you ever forget that God deeply, deeply loves you.